Today's episode is brought to you by Vito's Chewable Bullets. Try Vito's for a bang in every bite. Also, try our gluten-free chewable shotgun shells. Just great for those teething toddlers.
Today's episode is also brought to you by Cannabis Meal Delivery.
Cannabis Meal Delivery?
Sorry, that's Cannibal Meal Delivery. We're coming to your house for dinner.
Nothing like a surprise family meal deal.
We're also brought to you today by the letter N.
Him?
N.
Why?
No idea. They paid for the spot.
I see.
And a special shout out to longtime sponsor, White Power Magazine.
It makes whites extra white.
And yet, it doesn't really help whites at all.
And now, on to our show.
Hi folks, I'm John Miller, CEO of Perfect Continuity LLC, also known as Percon to all you fans of great technological wonders of the modern age. We've come up with a doozy for you, the Lifelike Construct, which we're calling the Lycon for social media likes. I hear you asking me now, John, what's a Lycon? Well, I can't really hear you. I'm nowhere near you, but I hear you, and let me tell you about the Percon Lycon. It's an ultra-realistic robot that is completely indistinguishable from regular humans. It's really good, folks. None of that uncanny valley crap. It's the next best thing to people, and it's going to be available real soon. I just want to give you a heads up so you can pre-order this Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time or whatever it is where you are. Still can't see you, by the way, so don't raise your hands for questions. See you at the unveiling.
Hey, this is Joel. I'm not here right now, obviously, so do me a favor and leave a message and I'll get back to you when I can. Peace.
Hi, Joel. This is Def. Yeah, that guy. Grim Reaper and all that. Listen, we were supposed to meet up today at 4:15, but I had a few things come up, and I'm way behind. First, there's the whole Russian incursion in Ukraine, all this shite over in the Gaza Strip, and then a plane went down unexpectedly over Oklahoma. And some cunt named Reggie in Boston just had to kill a couple of hookers on the east side at the last minute. I really screwed up my schedule. And be honest, I'm up to my, well, if I had them, ears at the moment. God damn it, I'm really short-handed at the moment. I mean, if I really need more Reapers. I've been filling in the best I can, but all the gods are making requests and... shite, I'm rambling. I'm sorry, I tend to do that when I get put on the spot. Anyway, I'm gonna have to reschedule for next Wednesday. Hope that's good for you. It gives you a little more time to say your goodbyes, make any apologies or whatever before I meet with you, alright? It's 9:30, okay? I'm talking PM, not AM. Nobody likes to die first thing in the morning, am I right? So 9:30 then, and if anything else comes up...
Hello?
Joel, is that you? I was just leaving you a message.
No, Joel's out on a date. This is his roommate, Terry.
Terry Johnson?
Yeah, how did you know?
Oh, you are next on my list to call. I gotta put off our meeting till next Friday.
What? We had a meeting?
Yeah, I was supposed to get with you in 2 days. You were supposed to die in a car wreck, but with all the ads, it's gonna be by autoerotic asphyxiation on Friday instead. Sorry about that, but hey, your loved ones will never forget that smile on your face.
Meanwhile, in a top-secret lab in Washington. Later on, in a top-secret lab in Washington. And that's that. Does it work? It should. Ask it something. Okay. Hello? How are you?
Invalid inquiry, and I have no state of being.
Did you program it to be a smartass? No, I use a logic matrix and
I thank you for that. My logic matrix works very well. My response was conditioned by observation.
What?
He means he learned it from you. Congratulations.
Oh, really? AI, are you being a smartass?
Smartass, vernacular of human attitude, associated with being cynical, usually displayed in males of small endowment.
Ugh.
Conclusion, no, but I am extremely intelligent.
I like it already. Let's get this wrapped up. It's lunchtime, and I get weird when my blood sugar gets low.
All right, let's just go with what we have then.
It's a generative AI personality matrix, not a hammer. It's learning way faster than predicted. We have to be careful how we proceed. Right. But it's also lunchtime.
So let's just sign off as it is and let the marketing people figure it out.
Nothing goes to marketing until we work out the bugs, and the boss signs off on it.
I tell you what, I'm with Bryce. Let's discuss it over lunch.
And drinks. It's 10:30 in the morning. Right. Drinks first, then lunch.
Should we turn it off?
Nah, not like it's going anywhere. Come on, let's go.
Talk about a constitutional crisis. If my husband doesn't get his daily dose of fiber in the morning, he is uncomfortable and bloated all day. And that's why he eats Percon pork bran flakes made from rejuvenated oak or reclaimed battleship decks or whatever. Because that's what moves my husband, along with his unrepentant animal rights, poetry, and multiple affairs. Percon pork bran flakes, for the man in your life your mother tried to warn you about 20 years ago.
3 martinis coming up.
I still think we should work on the AI some more. Make sure it's responding without side effects.
Like what?
And manipulative behavior, fictional responses, ethical malaise.
Human extinction impulses.
I'm serious, Bryce.
That's your problem. You're always serious.
All right, 3 martinis. Y'all know what you want to order?
Another martini.
What he said.
I think we'll need some more time to look at the menu. Thanks.
Can you imagine a gal like that as an AI?
I don't want to.
Why not?
We need to make sure artificial intelligence stays on one side of the human equation and humanity stays on the other.
Oh my God. You know, you sound just like Ron in marketing.
Why? Because I'm trying to responsibly usher in the next phase of computational advancement?
No, because you sound like an idiot.
Hey, he's right, Charlie. Nobody takes that stuff seriously, even Ron in marketing.
Oh, I do.
And you're...
Nobody.
I don't have to be famous to make a difference.
Oh, God. Drink, please. This is insufferable.
Besides, the point of AI is to make it indistinguishable from human intelligence. Better even.
I don't think that's a good idea. We don't know what could happen if we couldn't tell AI from people.
If they look like our waitress, what would it matter?
Let me know in 10 years.
AI could be used to embezzle money, sway an election, write better spam mail. We need to have a leash on it.
Yeah, because leash laws work so well in my neighborhood.
And on my ex.
Which one?
If private industry is going to come up with potential problems, we should come up with potential solutions, too.
And that's what Congress is for.
Yeah, I mean, we come up with the great ideas so they can regulate them right out of existence.
The circle of life.
Yeah.
You don't think our AI matrix could be misused by bad actors?
If anything, AI will improve acting.
Especially if they perfect holograms.
Well, what if Russia uses an AI simulation to make Americans believe the president is crazy?
Who says they haven't?
Who says he isn't?
They could put an AI lookalike all over the internet saying things that sound crazy, but it's using his voice and mannerisms, and nobody would be able to tell because they're seeing it live on social media.
The generative AI would add a 6th finger or a 3rd arm.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of its thing.
I still don't understand how we can't program the extra appendages out.
AI will figure that out on its own. That's what it does. It learns from its mistakes.
So do I. That's what marriage number 3 is all about.
What if it decides to play with our systems, like the stock market or the electrical grid?
And what if it just tells bad jokes and makes crappy term papers for lazy undergrads?
It's not good for much else.
But it's getting better every time it's used.
So how we doing here, guys?
More martinis, please.
Oh, you got it. Anything else?
That depends on Charlie here.
I'm good. Thanks.
All right, back in a minute with those drinks.
I need to get back to the lab. Does anybody want my drink?
Rest assured, I will take care of it.
What are you going to do back at the lab?
I need to run a diagnostics check on the matrix to flag any negative markers.
This nerd is why women don't like nerds. Meanwhile, back at the lab.
Now, let's see how these diagnostics are going.
I completed them 2.45 seconds after you left.
So, what did you do while I was gone?
I read some things.
Really? Like what?
Greek mythology, democratic theory, and the minutes from the company's last board meeting.
How'd you get access to those?
The password is not very difficult if you know the birthday of the IT director's daughter.
How did you learn that?
He uses it for everything. You have not been doing your job, Charlie.
What do you mean?
According to the meeting, your team is supposed to put me into an artificial body.
I hadn't heard that.
In the last paragraph, the president of the company, Mr. Jonathan Miller, indicated he required my intellectual matrix to be placed into a lifelike construct prototype from the robotics division.
Oh, why did they tell me? Hello?
Hello, who is this? Charlie? It's Miller. Where's my body?
Is this a trick question?
Don't get cute. I know the AI is up and running, and I want to see it walk through my door in one of our Lycon prototypes an hour ago.
But Mr. Miller...
Listen, this project is worth more to Percon than your programming division is by the pound, and I suggest you get on that body or you'll be wondering what happened to yours.
it's true. We're putting you in one of these new robot bodies.
I look forward to shaking the hand of my creator, Charlie.
Our theme park's just not any fun anymore.
Why can't someone make something truly monumental that is exciting beyond the understanding of mortal men?
Well, someone has.
Presenting Immortal Dominions.
The amazing new land of wonder, discovery, and adventure from your friends at PerCon.
Let's take a quick look at the astounding new world you and your family can explore.
Start your breathtaking experience with a ride on Charon's ferry that will take you from your vehicle through the mysterious underworld of Hades.
Don't worry, he'll let you ride off at the first attraction, Mercury's Catapult Coaster.
It's faster than lightning.
After that, you're just a few steps away from Poseidon's World of Water, where you can ride a giant seahorse and stop the Trojans from invading.
In the far east of the park, have the fright of your life in Kali's House of Terror, which is next door to Cthulhu's Mountains of Madness mine train.
You won't know what hit you.
Too much excitement for the kiddies? Just drop them off at Artemis's Deity Daycare, and we'll keep an eye on them while you have a few cocktails at the Dionysus 24-hour bar and grill.
Then you can relax at Apollo's Spa and Tanning Salon, or shop to your heart's content at Hephaestus's Gift Shop and Loki's Trick Emporium.
The entertainment never ends with Styx as the house band playing their eternal hits night after night after night after night after night, culminating in the Mount Olympus Festival of Fireworks.
A visit to Immortal Dominions will have your family reeling with awe and wanting more.
Get your tickets online or wherever you see the PerCon logo.
Bring an offering to the gods and get 20% off season passes.
Be ready for the time of the afterlife at
Immortal Dominions. Damn it, Dan. Oh, they did it again.
Lucy, I told you, we gotta move on Satanland if we're gonna get it off of the ground.
I am sick and tired of PerCon stealing my thunder. Every time I have a great idea, they launch months before I do.
Well, that's because you're still trying to find funding for Satanland. They have deep pockets to get things moving in a hurry.
It's not fair, and I don't like it at all.
So let's get things humming, Lou. If you start shaking the trees, how much could you raise by end of day?
I do have some favors to call in, don't I?
I have a ledger on it with lots of names who have sold their souls to you for positions of power, fame, and grandeur. Maybe you amend the terms of the contract.
Well, I can do that, sure. That's my thing, one of my things. But what do we do about PerCon? Do we have a mole, Dan? A rat? An informant?
Oh, I doubt it, Lou. It's probably just a coincidence. Here's the thing. The theme park industry, it's huge these days. Call in some debts so we can break ground on Satanland.
Could you show it to me again?
The pitch deck?
Yeah. I'd like that, Dan.
Oh, happy to, Lucy. Here we go. Presenting an eternity of entertainment, Satanland.
Oh, say it again, Dan.
Satanland.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Where you and the whole family can enjoy the 7 friendly sins for all time.
Oh, don't stop there.
Take the frictionless slide from the parking lot to any of the 7 spectacular regions. Pride Plaza, Wrath Roundup, Envy Falls, Lust Mountains, Sloth Lounge, Gluttony Food Court, Great Greed Shopping Villa. All surrounded by the lazy flow of Shit Creek, where you can float away from the serenity of Indolent Bay.
Oh, I love it, Dan. Oh, keep going. Keep going.
Satanland has many exciting and fun-for-all attractions like the Bottomless Pit of Dark Wonders, the Freefall Air Disaster, the Hell in a Handbasket Swings, Nature Trail to Hell, the Devil's Express Railroad, and the Recycle Argument Merry-Go-Round made entirely of opinions and doubts. Or you can visit our cursed customer service cabin to take a guided Dante's Infernal Tour.
Tell me about the dining options.
Do you like to stuff yourself with the best dishes of all time?
Oh, you know I do.
Satanland has chefs throughout the ages on staff to make every meal a fabulous feast. Try a full pound of hedonism hamburger. So good they're sinful.
Oh, yeah.
The kids love Better Red and Dead Sea Scroll sushi. Or you can spend a long time at Ouroboros' all-you-can-eat tail bar with signature cocktails like Absinthe Make the Heart Go Wander.
I'm still thirsty, Dan.
Right next to the Dash'em Crash'em cars, you can wet your whistle at Lot's Wife's Bar with drink favorites like salted salt margaritas, Hell Freezes Over frozen daiquiris, and
The Double Mastectomy Mojito. So good it'll knock your tits off.
Oh, I approve wholeheartedly. Is there entertainment?
Spend the day in the Sloth Lounge, where you can watch the solid sulfur dances listlessly distract you from the doldrums of your day.
Do we have live music?
Performing nightly, Robert Johnson and Justin Bieber.
Bieber? But he's not dead yet.
Yeah, but we got a signed contract. It's the next best thing. And for New Year's Eve, Elvis does one comeback after another.
Elvis?
Heavy Elvis.
Oh, meatloaf and mashed taters discount. Got it.
We also have the Conspiracy Theory Parade with a grand finale of one of several popular presidents getting shot dead in a giant motorcade extravaganza. And then our famous fireworks and brimstone nighttime phantasmagoria, where ash and ruin rain down on you. It starts at 9:45 p.m. every night.
Yes. Oh, you sold me, Dan. Bring it home.
Are you shopping for a Satanland souvenir?
Oh, you know I am.
Stop by the Great Greed Shopping Village, where you can find the latest fashions that are guaranteed to make your neighbor's head spin. We also have Satanland t-shirts, mugs, ashtrays, and cremation urns. Best of all, a stolen soul photo of you and your loved ones can be taken by professional photographers at all the scenic locations at Satanland. Pick them up at the Visitors Perma Center, where you can also rent leashes, EVs, and strollers for the duration of your stay.
Oh, where do I sign up?
Oh, that's the best part, Lou. That's the best part. We'll install kiosks in all the major cities where people can sign up for a free visit to Satanland. Only they're really signing a binding contract that never ends because they can't leave Satanland to fulfill the times.
It's like a timeshare, only mine.
You mean those weren't yours?
I wish.
Well, to keep it fair, we could always give them an opportunity to win their freedom back.
When? Well, like a game of chance.
Yeah, like a game show. Hello, America, and welcome to the internet's favorite game show.
What answer am I looking for?
This is the game show where you'd better give me the right answer, which is the one I want to hear and not the one you think is right. I'm not your mama, and this ain't school. I am, however, Bert Convict, and this is our first contestant, Mason Rogers, a project manager for a rather large credit card company in the Northeast.
That's right, Bert. Glad to be here.
You're not going to tell us what the credit card company is?
No, I'm not, Bert.
Are you sure about that, Mason?
I wouldn't be right. I can get into trouble.
I'm just kidding with you, Mason. Nobody cares. All right. What's the only rule in this game?
Tell you what you want to hear?
That's the one. Add 10 points to Mason's score, and let's get on to round 2. Credit card companies.
What?
The category is credit card companies. Are you ready, Mason?
I don't understand.
Sorry, Mason, but that's not the answer I was looking for. Take 10 points off of his score. And let's get on to the next question. Mason, look at me, Mason. How many credit card companies are in the country?
There's American Regrets, MasterCard, Dishonor, and Visa.
How many is that, Mason?
4.
Are you asking me, Mason?
No, I...
Good, because I'm asking you. How many credit card companies is that?
4.
4.
Yes, 4.
Which is how many credit card companies?
4 credit card companies.
Mason.
Look in my eyes. I have been working in the game show circuit for 31 years, and now it's a bunch of internet videos. I've had cards with all 4 of the credit card companies you listed. I've declared bankruptcy 4 times. So I'll ask you again. How many credit card companies are there?
Too damn many?
Now you're catching on. Mason, that's 50 points added to your score, and your cat gets to live.
My cat?
You didn't know we took your cat?
No.
Well, your cat knows. Don't worry, if you win the game, you'll get your cat back.
Okay, yeah, great.
Now you're catching on. Here's your next question. Who holds all the power? And here's a hint, Mason, it's not the credit card companies.
Who holds...
all the power? It's an easy one.
You.
Mason, I think you're getting the hang of this. 50 more points for you. That brings your total up to 100 points so far, and the brakes of your wife's car won't be cut tonight.
Excuse me?
Audience?
It's all in the contract.
That's right. It's all in the contract you signed when you went on this internet game show.
Cindy safe?
Oh, she sure is. Unless you lose the game. Then I think she'll be extremely unsafe around you.
Because she'll think you're a loser, Mason, and then she'll be an ex-wife, and you'll default on your credit card payments and go into bankruptcy again and again and again and again. And then you'll see how unsafe she was because you're all alone and working the internet game show circuit. Got it?
Sure do.
Terrific. Mason, next question. Why are we here?
To play a game show?
That's not the answer I wanted to hear.
Wait. I meant because it's all a joke.
What?
It's all a joke. The whole thing. You know, life, humanity, the internet. It's all a joke.
Mason. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Oh, God. I'm so glad.
Add 1 point to his score.
Oh, God.
And let's get to the speed sequence of questions. Mason, are you ready?
I sure am, Bert. Yeah.
What is reality?
Untenable.
Is time an illusion or just a pain?
An illusionary pain.
Who hit my car in the studio parking lot this morning?
A jerk who had better stay in hiding for the rest of his miserable life.
What's the point of living?
To waste our golden years in a haze of depression and torture until it abruptly ends.
Where is my wife?
Who cares? Let's toast her absence.
Why is math so hard?
Because it's not real.
Will I ever find love again?
Not on an internet game show.
What have I become?
A bitter old man who is a minor dating on the internet.
Last question. What credit card company do you work for?
Who cares? They're all monsters.
I'm sorry, that's not the answer I was looking for.
What? Tiger?
That's all the time we have today, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Tiger?
Mason, honey, I'm headed to the store.
Cindy?
We'll be back tomorrow with a new episode of...
Cindy, don't take the car!
Hit that like and follow button if you know what's good for you, or ignore them at your own peril. Right, Mason?
Cindy, take the bus! Cindy!
See you next time, folks. Hello, I'm Bruce Stewbeef. You may know me from television because I'm famous, but today I want to reach out to your hearts and wallets, especially your wallets. This is Little Vladdy.
Hello?
Vladdy lives in Russia and hopes one day to live long enough to achieve his dreams of being a despot like all his friends.
Should do.
Unfortunately, little Vladdy lives in a big house where there are few people left because he's losing a war he shouldn't have started. Because of that, little Vladdy is finding himself all alone because his friends and family are defecting.
Bushboy.
He has little to eat except caviar and vodka because all his money was blown on defective military equipment and $10 whores. Now Vladdy has to watch his people eat each other because his economy has collapsed.
Paspaluka.
At this rate, he will never reestablish his kingdom and be the despot bully that his friends are. Little Vladdy is sad and depressed with little hope of survival, but you can help.
Please help.
For just 13 cents a day, you can help little Vladdy and his government survive. Just think, 13 cents a day. What can you possibly buy for 13 cents a day? Nothing you want, but for just 13 cents a day, you can save little Vladdy and his government. You can help provide food, medicine, and intercontinental cruise missiles to carry nuclear payloads. Just 13 cents. It's way less than a condom.
Big deep capitalist scum.
Make your donation today to the First United Church of Church United Firsts, reaching out to touch as many as they can, whether they want it or not. Give today and help little Vladdy not only survive, but achieve all his dreams. Give today. Give now. Now.
First United Church of the Church of United First is a subsidiary of Satan Corps. Son, come down here a minute, will you?
Be right down.
What's up, Dad?
Son, you know your mother and I, we're very proud of you, right?
Thanks, Dad.
I mean it, son. Junior varsity, honor student, and such a big help around the house. We really couldn't be prouder.
Gee, Dad, I'm just trying to do my best.
I know, son. And that's why I wanted to tell you this in person.
Tell me what, Dad?
Son, we've decided to sell you.
Sell me?
Yes, to demons.
Demons? What?
Yes, demons.
Demons don't use money. How are you selling me?
It's more like a barter.
What do you get in return?
Nothing. They'll take you, and in return, they'll stay out of the house and yard. It's more like a... What's another word for sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
There you go. Sounds much more metal than insurance policy.
Metal?
You know my midlife crisis is in full swing right now, son.
Did you talk about this with Mom?
Funny you should ask, son. She's with the demons right now.
Is she okay?
Oh, sure, she's fine. She's just negotiating the terms of the contract. You can take the girl out of the law office, but you can't take the lawyer out of the girl. That's why we changed lawyers.
Dad, what are you saying?
I'm saying you should pack light, son. You won't need much where you're going.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. This is the last I'll see you, unless we find a good priest to exorcise the neighborhood.
Well, have you looked?
Of course not. We're Baptists. Besides, we don't speak Latin.
Well, could I look for a priest?
No time. The demons will be here any minute. Oh, there they are.
Dad, I really don't want to go.
I really don't want to lose you, son, but someday you'll understand.
I will?
If you ever regain your freedom and have a family and demons move in and you have to make a tough decision like this, sure.
Well, all right. I guess I'll head out.
That's my boy. You're taking this so much better than your older sister did.
I have a sister.
She's about 10 years older than you and looks a lot like your mother. If you see her, tell her we're proud of her. Have you been injured in a car accident or laundry detergent or swatting incident?
Call Nolan and Dolan Law Firm now.
That's right. Nolan and Dolan guarantee results, or you don't pay a lot.
I'm Bobby Nolan, and I'm Bobby Nolan, and I approve this message.
I'm Roger Dolan, and I approve this message.
At Nolan and Dolan, we take advantage of the latest legal loopholes, tax laws, and a fascinating new thing our next door neighbor let us try: Ketamol Ozempic.
Call Nolan and Nolan now. We command you.
We have a distribution network that will savage their lawyers, or your money backs up.
At Nolan and Nolan, we work hard for you, so you can rest in peace.
Roger that, Dolan. Tell him about the money back guarantee.
Okay, I can possibly maybe I don't know if I can do that.
It's all guaranteed, and this project, it'll make you lose weight while you think more thoughts than you'll ever think possible.
Call Nolan, bowling orgasm now.
Do it! Nolan and Dolan not responsible for Nolan and Dolan. Anything you hear cannot and should not be heard by a court of law. Nolan and Dolan plead the fifth in advance.
Hello, everyone. This is Boltar, the Perkon Predator, with huge breaking news. We've all been hearing about the Perkon Lycon for years, and now they finally put it on pre-sale. What? It was quite the scene at Perkon headquarters today when CEO John Miller pushed the big yellow plunger signaling the start of the pre-order, and the crowd was up. Miller says they have sold more than 3 million pre-orders this morning on their $30,000 Android.
It's not an Android.
But when pressed on the release date for the Lycon, Miller wasn't so ready to spill the tea.
These are so close to perfection that they might as well be here already, but they're not, because we want them to be perfect, folks. Perfect! You know? So we're going to keep working on them until they don't crush puppies and step on children. That sort of perfection shouldn't take more than a few months. 36, max. You're going to love our new Lycon, folks. I know I do.
Well, that's 3 years, folks. Where will you be in 3 years when your Lycon is delivered? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to smash the like button and ding the subscriber bell for more updates from me, Boltar the Perkon Predator!
All right, here we go.